All right, we're jumping on here for a little walk and talk today. We want to be able to update our clients on things that we have going on, both personally, professionally, and short-term rentals. We focus a lot on that throughout our career, so we just want to keep in touch.
And our goal here is we want to jump on and kind of do a weekly recurring video just like that, just like this, where we get you out, we kind of show you where we're at and some things we have going on, just like Christina said, personally, professionally, and on the investment side. So here we go.
Awesome. So for me today, personally, we're going to talk about our reservation at Cousins this weekend. We had been waiting on that reservation for about 9 months, and we finally got to go eat there. If you haven't already, you should call and make a reservation. They are booked out until 2027 though, so it is worth the wait, but be mindful of that.
Yeah, that was great. End of 2027, they said, was the next reservation. I'm going to talk about on the personal side. This past weekend, we were able to go to the Carolina Beach Air Show, which, funny enough, here we are at the airport where our office is. We're looking at the terminal. If you can see it back there, I know the tree's in the way. But the airport is actually the one that put on, ran, managed the whole air show down at Carolina Beach. They had about 4 acts, ending with the kind of dual planes going back and forth. Kids loved it. It was a great time, and that was a great event we took in on Saturday. About 85 degrees. We got to watch it from the ocean, so can't complain about that.
Yep, swimming in the ocean, watching the air show, all fun. If you didn't know this about Wilmington, we have a great little airport here. Super easy to get in and out of, and they open up a ton of direct flights throughout the summer. So if you're looking to visit the area, it's a great little airport. You can get in and out quick and go from there, but they're expanding.
And I'll play in the Boston Northeast thing. There are direct flights from Manchester, Logan, Providence, and New Haven that all come down to Wilmington, some every day, some multiple times a week. So check it out if you're trying to get down here from that area.
Yes, awesome. All right, real estate update. For me, I had some showings on Friday afternoon, which resulted in going under contract last night. My clients are buying their very first short-term rental. Super excited for them. But what you get when you buy a short-term rental from me is also a list and a checklist and things that you need to do to get up and running on your short-term rental. So not only am I helping them with the purchase of the condo as their real estate agent, but we are setting it up together, and I am there along the way to help them with that.
Yeah, great job, Christina. Soup to nuts on the investment side. As we've said a million times over, we can help you from point A all the way through Z. My side, real estate. Last week, we had a closing. As I said, anytime you have a closing during the week in this industry, it's a good thing. Thursday, we kind of went through the final walkthrough. Clients were great. They become friends. We ran into a couple of variables, but we worked together. We contacted who we need to from the list agent and seller, got some answers, and all was good there. We went to the closing on Friday morning at, I believe, 9:30. Got that closed, recorded, and now clients are in there making their changes to the house. So congrats to them.
Yes, congrats to them. We love becoming friends with our clients and making sure that they are helped every step of the way. I think we volunteered for some moving maybe next weekend. So we'll update you guys if we do that. But it's fun to just stay involved with you guys and make sure that you are part of our lives forever. We want to be your real estate agents for life. So that is our goal and how we operate as a business. One more little real estate update is AJ and I are officially going to be a real estate team, yes, which is super exciting.
Very exciting. We're coming up with a name now, so if you have any ideas, drop it in the comments. But
yes,
we've combined. We're going to do that. We do everything else together, so why not try this?
Real estate, short-term rentals, marriage, mom, dad, the whole thing. So we are just on it. If you have, again, any recommendations on team name, that's going to be coming next week, so we'll let you guys know. Cool. As far as our short-term rentals, a couple things that we're seeing change in the market. One, I'm going to talk about guest experience, and then AJ is going to talk about some bookings and what we do to make sure our bookings stay up. First off, we got the dreaded text that no host wants to get, right? Saturday morning at 7 a.m., we got a picture of a bug in the condo. We were able to get down there and clean that up and reset some traps and things like that. Communicate very fast and efficiently with our guests. They ended up leaving happy, super excited to host them. We hosted them last year in one of our units, and then they booked in the other one this year. So just a overall host experience is being quick and efficient with your timing and your solutions to guest problems. We find that when you communicate very quick and you offer a solution, it rarely results in either a negative review or a negative feeling about their stay. So that is a little quick tip for all of you short-term rental hosts. And if you want more of those, we're happy to chat anytime. We have a whole kind of just experience in that.
Yeah, like she says, things are going to happen, but how quickly can you respond and how quickly can you offer a realistic solution and perform on that? That becomes the key and the goal. On our end, so it's that time of year, right? We're in the end of April. What we're starting to see, and I believe last week we saw either 5 or 6 new bookings. Actually, another one last night came in.
Yeah.
And the other uptick we're seeing last year in 2025, I think we had 2 or 3 VRBO bookings. We've already had, I think, that this year, including 2 last week and 1 actual stay last week. So the VRBO is picking up, and we're kind of, our algorithm's working on that because we're getting the positive reviews and people are searching it. So it's that time of year. And from the investment standpoint and staying on it, like I said to Christina, I believe yesterday, playing around with the pricing and the AI tool that we use to price the condos and the properties accordingly to make sure we're getting the maximum that we should. Because people are starting to book their vacations for end of May, June, July, August, the summer season. So they're planning it out. So you want to make sure you're staying top of mind and get everything you can and deserve out of it.
Yeah, I think I always recommend Airbnb first, VRBO next. The investment property that my clients are closing on are mostly VRBO, but that is not to say that you can't be successful in it. But I think when you expose yourself to both platforms, you give yourself a better chance. And again, that VRBO is upticking in bookings for us. So we're happy to see it and expose ourselves to all kind of all booking options.
Correct. Yeah, expand the property, like we said, fishing with a big net, you know?
Yeah, yep. Love the fishing reference when I'm the fisherman.
Correct.
So
but people get it, right?
Yes, exactly. But that's it for us. Again, we are just trying to hold ourselves accountable on getting on here and connecting with you guys as followers, subscribers. Hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe to these. But this is going to be a weekly occurrence, guys. We're going to update you on all things real estate, good, bad, ugly, on short-term rentals, and definitely personal things to do in Wilmington. Obviously, we love it here and are just so happy to be on the coast and living the life.
Yep, and that's our goal, like she said, to give you a little bit more of a glimpse into who we are and what we do and what we like. We're not perfect, but we're going to work as hard as we can for you on all avenues, investment, real estate, whatever you need to know for the local area. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, and we look forward to discussing and hearing from all of you.
Have a good day.